Good morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anita and I hope you're doing very well. So this is day 3 of mine and Nikhil's road trip from Mumbai to Delhi. Some of you might be thinking, what is wrong with this hoe? Why is she saying day 3? That is because this is part 2 of the vlogs from Mumbai to Delhi. Day 1 and day 2 are in the other vlog, part 1. If you haven't watched it already, what are you doing? Go and watch it and then you can come back and watch this one. We have currently driven 450 kilometers starting from Mumbai. We are currently in Vadodara and are on our way to the Lakshmi Vilas Palace. Can't get over how majestic, opulent and beautiful this palace is. Guys, if you're ever in Vadodara, you must come here. Totally worth it. I don't feel like leaving. This is so beautiful that I want to cry. Have you ever seen beauty like that makes you want to cry? I mean, of course, you see me every day, but anything else?
I'm not a little too much.
The silence. Okay, so we are already like running really late. We were supposed to leave, or at least we planned to leave from Vadodara at what? 11:30 in the morning. It's 3 o'clock and we're still here. But Mr. Bubble Tea here, Nikhil, has seen the bubble tea shop again where we had bubble tea yesterday night. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go watch part 1 of the road trip.
Bubble tea rocks.
Yeah, so we're stopping again to go get some bubble tea.
Driving on the open highway with a nice big glass of bubble tea in your hand and a beautiful wife by your side.
Oh, you're just saying that because you know you're
That
stopping.
is bliss, Anita, that is bliss.
The driver is finally happy with his bubble tea in his hand. Dude, at least get like one hand on the steering wheel.
You need to drink.
Okay. We are just like going, what the hell, Nikhil?
Bubble tea time, Nitu.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel.
So we are in the city of Ahmedabad. We have come to the Sabarmati riverfront. On our right side is the Sabarmati.
City, there's no place on earth I would rather be.
Okay, this shot looks a little freaky, like there is no one here in the driver's seat. It's only because Nikhil is bending forward. And there he is. We are back on the road, driving from Ahmedabad to Himmatnagar. Nikhil's booked us into one of the hotels on the national highway itself, which is where we're going to halt tonight.
Now excuse me while I get into a much needed rant about dinner.
You know this 1/1,000,000th of a second that you have between when you put the food in your mouth and you actually taste it, you know, there is a gap between that. And I was reminded of that gap today because in that gap of when I put the food in my mouth and before I could even realize what the taste was like, the waiter comes to me and is like, how's the food, ma'am? Is it very good? How did you like the taste of the food? And then I had to just look at him and swallow before I could even answer because there was still like food in my mouth, and then answer him. And we were asked, I kid you not, a total of 7 times, right? So we had ordered soup. They came and asked us as soon as the bloody soup went into my mouth, before it could even burn my mouth, because it always happens to me with soup. I mean, let's get real. I've never had soup without burning my mouth. So before my mouth even gets burnt, he comes and asks me how the soup is. Then Nikhil ordered this mocktail and it came, and then he took a sip. Before he could gulp it down, the waiter came and asked him what it's like. And then I took a sip and he comes and asks me again, like immediately. So by this point I'm like, don't we have anything else to do apart from just stand around and constantly ask us how the food is? This is 3 times before the main course has even arrived. And then the main course arrives. Same thing, before, like the food is just tasted. I just said, there's food not in my mouth. After inside. Then Nikhil starts discussing this with me and he's like, isn't that like a little weird? Why are they constantly asking us what the food is like? And as we were discussing this, guess what? Another guy comes to ask us what the food is like. At this point, when he asked me, my eyes are watering because I literally choked on the food because I wanted to laugh and the food was still in my mouth. Anyway, in spite of being asked so many times, we managed to complete the meal. Okay, I've got to say, the room is like way better than what I expected it to be. Here's the room. Here's Nikhil Suri wearing his shoes. It's actually not bad. I mean, like for a Hiver hotel, which costs us like what, 1,000 rupees a night?
Yep.
Yeah, it has got like some, stains in the bed sheet. But you know what? We're gonna rough it out tonight. We're gonna live with the stains. We're gonna just not feel yucky. We're gonna deal with the stains and move on. Okay?
We didn't have to prove we are married.
Yeah, so basically, I didn't change my last name after we got married. None of my ID cards, they also have my maiden surname. So this guy was like, he took our ID cards and he was like, but no match. I mean, you're Suri and she's Bokepalli, so what's happening here? So I was trying to just move on with it. So I told him, I was like, dude, do you want me to show you a photo of the wedding or something? Because, we are married and we have a photo and I could show you that. But Nikhil was all like in fighter mode and he was like, it's not a rule that the woman needs to change her surname after the wedding. She didn't change it. You can't ask us to do this, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, after a while he gave up and here we are in the room. That's the end of day 3 of the road trip from Mumbai to Noida. I am ready to sleep. Good night. Good morning, guys. So we have hit the road. We wanted to be early. It's already 11 a.m. But it's okay because we're doing this relaxed at our own pace. We just passed through the Tropic of Cancer. That's interesting.
See people, beautiful flowers on a beautiful night and a beautiful day. 2 beautiful people and a beautiful girl. Talking rubbish.
Your mama forgot. I know it hurts. Rolling by the cool kids on the first day of school. I know it hurts so bad.
And just like that, we have finally reached Udaipur. It's 3:20 in the afternoon.
It's raining.
Yeah, and it's raining. We are really now halfway there. So we're staying a day in Udaipur. It's not like we're just stopping tonight and starting our journey again tomorrow. No, we're gonna spend the rest of today and the whole of tomorrow in Udaipur. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Wait for the Udaipur vlog. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and also click on that little bell icon beside the subscribe button so that every time I upload a video on YouTube, you will be notified. Also, please leave a comment below. Please share this video and give a thumbs up on this video. Apart from that, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are, and I will see you very soon. Bye.